maybe you have some advice for playing favorite Frank. Frank writes us, and he says, I have a meeting with HR, and I could use some unbiased advice. I got the notification yesterday that I have to meet with my boss and HR today. My boss let me know that they got a complaint that I play favorites. I have no problem admitting this. I manage a team, and I think the hardest workers on that team deserve extra attention and praise. Obviously, this is bothering someone who isn't performing at that level. Should I be upfront about my management style with HR and my boss, or is it wrong to play favorites? 601-995-1017.
So I understand the concept of you don't want to punish your best employees by, kind of playing favorites with your employees who aren't pulling their weight, because that's how you are going to burn out your best employees. But that's why I think it's important to still not play favorites with the good employees. Like you gotta give motivation to those who are slacking, so that way maybe they'll step it up a little bit. And you're not going to do that by playing favorites with the ones, because then that's how they're going to blame it every single time. Well, I'm never going to have it as good as Susie because she's the favorite anyways.
See, I kind of disagree with that. I think you're being a bad boss if you don't play favorites with your hardest working employees. Absolutely. They should be your favorites. You should treat them as such. They're your best employees. You want to keep them your best employees. So, yeah, play favorites with them. Who cares? Who cares? Make it obvious. Make it so everybody knows you're playing favorites.
So you really think that Frank should just walk into this HR meeting tomorrow and be like, yep, I do play favorites, and I'm not going to stop because I'd be a bad boss if I didn't play favorites?
I do. And then I think he should order pizza for his favorite employees only.
No!
And have a pizza party only with his favorite employees, not the tattletale who ran the HR, who probably shows up 20 minutes late every day, doesn't do a very good job, isn't a favorite of Frank's. I have no problem with Frank playing favorites. We got to get some help for Frank first. He asked us for some advice on a DM dilemma. He plays favorites at work, and he is fully willing to admit that. He's the boss. But now he's got to have a meeting with his boss because somebody has complained about him playing favorites. And he says that he plays favorites with the people who perform the best for him, which I think you should as a boss. Now, Izzy disagrees. She says, as a boss, it's fair to want to favor good workers, but choosing to keep a subpar employees just to neglect them makes you a loser. Also, what is their incentive to work hard if you already blatantly favor other people over them? To get on that list, I would say. To get on the good kid list, the favored list.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say you're a bad kid or a bad employee, but you are absolutely one of those people who will look for anyone else to blame or anything else to blame about a situation other than yourself. So if you weren't on the boss's favorite list, I wouldn't see you going, oh, if I just work a little bit harder, I'll be on the favorite list. I would see you blaming all those favorites for getting the attention.
I don't know what it's like because I'm on the favorite list. 601-995-1017. What's your advice?
So Ashley totally agreeing with me. She says, I think the other workers may work a bit harder if everyone gets the same treatment as a team.
I don't know. Other Ashley says playing favorites is a fine line. I get where he's coming from, but I can also see where HR is coming from. Playing favorites due to work ethic, she means. Like that, and that is important to note.
Yes.
It's not like he's just buds with certain employees and those are his favorites. He favors the good employees. I think that's key.
I think Ronnie is trying to help him with his case with HR today, saying if he's helping the performers, then that's a merit system and that's not favoritism at all.
Good morning, Cassie. What's your advice?
So I have a different perspective coming from an HR background as well as operations.
Love it.
So you have to play with the words. So you don't utilize the word favorite. You want to recognize your associates that are going above and beyond in their role and incentivize them doing that to motivate those other associates that are having the opportunities with performance, engagement, whatever that may look like, productivity. Yeah, it's just a play on words.
I think we just got a master class in management.
You got to identify opportunities of the lower performing team members.
Yes.
Exactly.
Appreciate it, Cassie. We got to go to Grandma Mildred. Welcome to the show, baby.
Hey, baby.
What's going on, sugar?
I was reading and I was thinking when you go to work, you're not yourself, baby. You represent the company, and you should move in a way that best benefits the company. And having favorites just takes rungs off of the ladder for other people that now they can't get a good job.
But don't you think that playing favorites is going to encourage the good employees to work harder, Mildred? So wouldn't that be good for the company?
No, baby, because you know what's happening.
What's
She's
happening?
just hanging out in the corner with her clique of favorites, and they jibber-jabbering about all the other employees.
You think? All right, Mildred. Were you a favorite? Whenever you worked, Mildred, were you one of the favorites?
No, baby, not other than the bedroom.
Oh, gosh, no. Mildred! Shame!
Okay, baby.
Shame on you! That is not very Christ-like, Mildred. Thank you for the phone call, Mildred.
Adam and Allison in the morning.